Given the choice, would you ever choose to be immortal? Now, imagine a world where aging is no longer a barrier to vitality, where time is no longer a relentless march towards decline, but rather a boundless frontier of possibility. Together today, we will explore anti-aging technologies and the profound ethical questions that accompany the pursuit of eternal vitality. I stand before you today not merely as a seeker of knowledge, but as a humble curator of curiosity. I invite you to join me on a journey into the future of healthcare, one where the boundaries of aging are challenged and the prospect of eternal vitality explored. See, my mom has always been one to wish upon the possibility of extending her life another 100 years or so. I have always opposed. Maybe this is because we have different worldviews, but maybe she's just old. In reality, we truly are closer than ever to the prospect of immortality. We can almost see the answer, but just not quite yet. Now, let us look at some ways people are chasing after immortality in the 21st century. Let's just take my mom for the first example. Every day, my mom takes something called Trinigen. It's this little white pill that comes in a blue glass bottle. It is said to combat the effects of aging on your 37.2 trillion cells. It does this by supplying your cells with a booster in a certain coenzyme level, increasing cellular efficiency and therefore allowing for less aging. This reflects not only a personal desire towards youthfulness and vitality, but one of a whole generation. We are entering a new era of life, one where anti-aging is present in every nook and cranny. From skincare products to supplements, the pursuit of maintaining a youthful appearance has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. In addition, the societal pressure to maintain a competitive edge in both personal and professional spheres is the gasoline fueling the fire. The quest for eternal youth has now become deeply ingrained in modern culture, driving individuals to seek out solutions that we have never imagined before. Enter Brian Johnson. He possesses the Blueprint Protocol, a protocol that dictates his diet, sleep schedule, decision-making process, and costs over $2 million a year to maintain. He simply says he is trying to make death an option. If Johnson successfully achieves his goal of reversing his cellular age back to 18, then we all might be in for a very costly road to immortality. Some aspects of his plan are normal. He starts by eating all his meals before 11 a.m. and consuming a strictly vegan diet. Johnson also works out for an hour a day and sleeps from 9 to 5:15 a.m. Unusually, Johnson undergoes hundreds of medical tests, needle pricks, and simulations each day in order to collect data for future study. In fact, this is really an AI-driven process. His blueprint is almost entirely written by AI, with humans only providing data and making minor adjustments. This works to reduce aging since Johnson is minimizing the amount of decisions he has to make on a daily basis, reducing stress hormones from being produced and allowing for less aging. Johnson's plan has shown to have noticeable effects. Biologically, Johnson is 45 years old, but he has the lung capacity of an 18-year-old and the cellular age of a 37-year-old. After only 9 months following his blueprint plan, he is set to reverse the cellular age by up to 26 years. But some people value quality over quantity. So, is it a longer life of needle pricks, pills, and strict diet regimen, or a shorter life of freedom, fun, and gorging on your favorite foods? The key lies in balance, because your life is really yours. You decide what you want to do with it, and no one else has a right to judge you for it. But in the end, we must consider that immortality might not really be a good thing. At what point have you lived for too long? When there's nothing more to experience, nothing new to see, is it still worth living? Mortality is what ties a lot of things together in this world. It is a concept that is convoluted and impenetrable, one that presents no right and wrong. Without mortality, there's nothing keeping you accountable, nothing motivating you to work, nothing motivating you to do anything. Earth that might be filled with a bunch of lazy teenagers. We also must consider what the Earth can handle. Resources are limited. Not everyone can live forever. There needs to be a limit. Well, we can't tell what the future will cause, but this might cause conflict, warfare. The future is a million unknowns. But we do know that Earth cannot sustain all of us. It cannot sustain us and the next generations to live forever. There needs to be a limit. So when is it all too much? When is technology going to be too advanced? So advanced that we have immortality right by our sides. Only time will tell. But I guess what I'm really trying to say is cherish your life. Even in the dull moments, when you're grinding your hardest and doing the most mundane tasks, cherish what you have. Because life is a precious gift granted to all of us, and we haven't yet found a way to extend it forever. It's true that we have almost doubled the average lifespan, but when we inevitably get old, it's still not enough. My mom was right. When the time comes, we all wish the seconds would tick by slower, and our lives could be extended just a little longer. In the end, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. So remember to wake up and live like there's no tomorrow. Thank you, and good luck.